This lesson, I'm going to be drawing a dashed line. We're going to be updating the color to be red and showing you some of the features that you can use in order to customize the way your line is output. This lesson, we're going to be creating some dashed lines within the canvas. So I've got the canvas element linked to my JS file. We've got a slight border around the canvas element. Selected the canvas. So we've selected the CTX, so that will allow us to draw. So first of all, let's set the style of the line that we want to draw. So we're going to set the stroke style. And we're going to set this just to be a black color, so that's going to be 0, 0, 0, 0 as the hex value, and then CTX, and we'll do a line width. So that will give us a width for the line that we're drawing, and we're going to set it as a width of 2. So we want to set the pattern for the line. So the CTX set line dash method is going to allow us to set a dash method, and we're going to be setting the means for the pixel, so it's going to be 10 and 5 within an array. So this is going to be 10 pixels long followed by a 5 pixel gap. So this is going to be the pattern that we're setting. So 10 followed by 5 gap, and you can adjust these as needed. And let's set the starting offset of the dash, so CTX line dash offset. Now you can use this in order to adjust where your line position is. I'm going to set it as 0 right now, and then we want to draw the line, so we're using the begin path method in order to start the line. So CTX, we have to do a move to set the starting position of the line. So we're going to start it at x10 y100, and where we're ending the line, so we're doing a line 2. This gives us the line. We can update the line width, so that will make it thicker. We can set the offset of the line, so let's set the offset to be 5, so that will move the line slightly over, so starting at 5, and then we've got a line that's 10 with a gap of 5. So if I want a slightly smaller gap, we could do 3. Let's do an offset of 3, so that will have our line roughly centered there, so it's starting at the same position. We can also update the offset, so if we bring it back to 0, it's going to do the full 10 and then the gap of 3, and we can see it adjusting as I'm adjusting the values within the line. So if we wanted to do it as leaning down, so we can adjust where the line 2 ends. Let's also update that, so just before the page ends, let's do a 590, so that does the line all the way across. And you can play around with these values in order to make adjustments to the line as needed. You can also update the color of the line. If you want to update the color of the line, so we can do that as well, where we can do the stroke style, and this will set or change the color of the line. We can set the line width, we've already set, so that will update the color by using the stroke style. So as long as you update the color before you draw it, it will take the last stroke style color that you've added.